Since this disease affected huge cattle farms, huge dairy farms, one of the biggest challenges was the quick eradication and the quick culling, stamping out of all the animals on the farm. It was a challenge in itself to organize it, and also the disposal was a huge challenge. This was a joint effort. The other authorities like police, the soldiers were also involved, and at this size of operations, this is a necessary thing because of all the resources which need to be mobilized. And I believe that the other main challenge is the communication. You have to find the right channels, you have to find the right messages which are able to convince the public and to convince all stakeholders that the measures are necessary, because the stamping out of animals is not always perceived as the right solution, but this is the only way to eradicate the disease and to ensure that production is safe.
Extremely difficult task taking into account this occurrence of such disease on our territory in the past, which has not been occurred for 50 years. Again, 50 years. No practical experience with such type of eradication by either official or practical private veterinarians. As a consequence, let me reiterate some important elements and the messages for you. Contingency planning. Please revise your plans, go into details, be ready for different situations, because each occurrence is unique and you have to react and decide what is necessary to do in a very short period of time. You need very close cooperation between veterinarians and farmers. The farmers have to follow the instruction of veterinarians to understand the spirit of this necessity and the spirit of the eradication. Second, simulation exercise. Please organize them to be more prepared. Do not forget to involve all parties necessary to be involved. Farmers, police, firemen, soldiers. This is important by increasing of the awareness and immediate reaction by having suspicion of occurrence of the disease. Next, the possible cooperation, closer cooperation with EOFMD tool, which is very, very nice, organized, and they are ready to give you their support. Next, check the health status of the animals on a regular basis. Each deviation must be reported to the official veterinarians without delay. Next, apply appropriate biological standards of protection of the farms. It's very good and very useful tool how to relieve the pressure of introduction of the disease into this farm. And next, calculate twice. You need the human powers, veterinarians, for epi investigation, for clinical examination, for sampling, for culling, for supervision, for disposal procedures. Do not underestimate any need for expertise. Again, organize, coordinate themselves, evaluate, adjust. if you think you are ready beforehand. To be honest, you are not. Each situation is different, and you must react immediately and take the decision with accurate and mirrors the correct situation. Thank you and good luck.
We learned from the outbreak of FMD in Slovakia and Hungary that it's utmost important to have a close cooperation with the neighboring countries. We used a very simple way by phone calls to be informed about the actual situation in this cow. In Austria, it was important to establish a good coordination mechanism between all ministries which are involved, and also including the veterinarian chamber, the veterinary university, the farmer association, and our animal health services. Especially for the farmers, it was important to be informed on time, very quickly, and especially to biosecurity issues. What can they do to protect their herd and their animals? This we did, again, with the help of Farmer Association and Animal Health Services by offering video conferences, webinars on biosecurity for small ruminant holders and for bovine holders, so to address the issue very specifically. On the other hand, with our authorities, we had a lot of surveillance programs to nearly all farms close to the border to our neighboring countries. These visits of official veterinarians were used to take samples, and on the other hand, to check the biosecurity on the farm. And with these measures, we managed to avoid the entrance of FMD Austria.